AUTOSAR. AUTOSAR Virtual Functional Bus. Components. Composition. Example. Now we will look at an example, to understand how compositions are built. We will start with multiple atomic software components and aggregate them in 5 steps. At the end we will look at an overview of the software system. As in the introduction, we take the brake system as an example, but expand it with one composition, namely the composition exterior light. Now we want to group them in a sensible way, to take some complexity out of the system. We start at the left with 4 atomic software components being grouped in the composition vehicle state. Click on step 2 to see this new composition. Here we see the new composition vehicle state with one delegation port. All the other software connectors are inside the composition. In the next step we take a look at the ECU brake actuators and brake actuators. We group them into 2 compositions. One for the front axle and one for the rear axle. Now we see the 2 compositions brake actuator axle front and brake actuator axle rear. Each of them has 4 delegation ports. The next step is the creation of the composition brake pedal. This composition aggregates the atomic software components ECU brake pedal sensor and brake pedal sensor. How many delegation ports do you think this composition will have? The composition brake pedal has one delegation port, because the other software connector is inside the composition. So it doesn't need to be exposed to the outside world. Next we create the composition brake system, which aggregates 3 compositions and the atomic software component brake controller. How many delegation ports will be there? Our new composition brake system has 2 delegation ports. Now we simplified our system to a degree, where we can work with it properly. We are left with 3 compositions, which are, vehicle state, brake system, and exterior light. Now you can click on overview to see the hierarchical structure of the software system. We begin with the 3 compositions from step 5, which are vehicle state, exterior light and brake system. Vehicle state aggregates 4 atomic software components. In this example we do not look at the inside of exterior light. Brake system consists of the atomic software component brake controller and the 3 compositions, brake pedal, axle front and axle rear. Brake pedal consists of 2 atomic software components, and the other 2 of 4 each. To complete this overview we fill in the ports and connectors. If you want to learn more about AUTOSAR and other interesting topics, go to embeddedacademy.com.